Okay, what I want to discuss today is quite an interesting one for a number of people. It's an observation we've made where communication experts do not take the time to create their own metrics to measure the success of their communication, and they rely on what the program objectives are. I give you an example from the case of the last general elections in Nigeria. Elections generally are measured as successful based on the voter turnout and not so much on the outcome. So, people, electoral umpires generally want to surpass the previous voter turnout, which in Nigeria hovers within 30%. So, we thought that with higher numbers right now and with higher interests, the kind of interest generated because the elections were highly competitive, that the score would be much higher this time. However, voter turnout turned out to be the lowest in Nigeria's history. What a paradox. And communication experts are visibly angry that this isn't right, because what was observed on election day, especially for the presidential election, was that there was a huge interest, massive voter turnout. Now, with our own troubleshooting at ISO Media, we have found that the challenge that exists is that communication experts flowed with the targets that were set for the program, which is, say, the elections program, but they did not set their own matrices to see whether communication had made an inroad and brought people out. People came out on elections day. Some stayed for 12 hours and there was no electoral umpire there to conduct the elections. So that was zero for voter turnout. Some people turned out. The new technology, the behaviours, malfunctioned. That was zero for voter turnout. Some people turned out and were chased away by security agencies. That was zero for voter turnout. But there was no score, therefore, that communication brought these people out. If we had developed matrices to show that these people turned up, and as soon as they turned up and they are captured that they have a card and they are in the right location, they have actually turned out to vote. And our communication would have captured that. Even if it's not voter turnout, we would have captured a behavioral indicator of the success of our communication. I'm going to give you a lot of examples, even from immunization, from WASH programs, and different things that I've been involved in. It's going to be 3 p.m. Nigerian time, some hours from now. And if you join us, I'm sure we're going to have an interesting 1 hour on a Sunday. I look forward to seeing you at that time for us to continue having communication discourses. And I look forward to hearing your own perspectives on this subject. See you at 3 p.m. Nigerian time.